Ever felt like your back was against the wall and hope was fading fast? What if that wall was a den of lions? Daniel's story isn't just a historical account. It's a powerful testament to finding strength when all seems lost. Some officials were jealous of Daniel. They could not find anything wrong with him except his prayers. They went to King Darius and said, "Make a law. No one should pray to any god except you, O king." The king agreed, and the new law was announced everywhere. People worried, but no one could change it. Join us as we uncover the secrets to his unwavering resolve and reveal how you can cultivate that same courage. The jealous men spied on Daniel. They watched him kneel and pray to God without fear. They rushed to the king. Daniel does not obey your law. He keeps praying to his God. The king liked Daniel, and he wanted to save him, but the law could not be changed. At night, Daniel was taken to the lion's den. The king said, "May your God keep you safe." Inside the den, the lions moved around. They were strong and hungry, but Daniel trusted God to protect him. The guards rolled a big stone over the opening of the den. Daniel was now locked inside with the lions. That night, King Darius could not eat or sleep. He worried about Daniel all through the long night. Early the next morning, the king hurried to the lion's den. He was anxious to know what had happened. Standing by the den, the king shouted, "Daniel, has your God been able to keep you safe from the lions?" Daniel's voice came back from inside. "My God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths. I am safe." The stone was rolled away. Daniel came out of the den unharmed, without a scratch on his body. In the throne room, Daniel stood strong. Everyone saw that God had saved him from the lions. The king ordered the wicked men who accused Daniel to be punished for their lies. Then the king made a new command. Everyone must honor the God of Daniel, for he is the living God. The people in the kingdom heard about Daniel. They were amazed that God had saved him from the lions. Daniel trusted God, even when it was dangerous. He prayed faithfully, and God gave him courage. The jealous men thought they could destroy Daniel, but in the end, their evil plan failed. King Darius told everyone, "The God of Daniel is the true God. His kingdom will last forever." Daniel continued to serve the king. He was respected because he was wise, honest, and faithful. Daniel's life showed the whole kingdom that trusting God brings blessing and protection. Even in a foreign land, far from home, Daniel never stopped honoring God with his life. God used Daniel's faith to shine his light in Babylon, even among people who didn't know him. The story of Daniel reminds us that God is powerful and he always cares for his children. Daniel was safe because he trusted God. We too can trust God, no matter what challenges we face. Daniel's story spread across the land. People spoke about the God who had saved him from the lions. Many learned that no power on earth is greater than the power of the living God. Daniel was not proud of himself. He gave all the glory to God, who had kept him safe. The king trusted Daniel even more because he saw that Daniel's God was real and powerful. Daniel kept praying every day just like before because he knew prayer was his strength. He showed others that prayer is not just for easy times but also for the hardest moments. The lion's den became a story of victory, not of fear, because God was in control. Daniel's faith encouraged many people to believe that God can protect and save them too. Even today, we can remember Daniel's courage and learn to be faithful like him. The story of Daniel teaches us, never stop trusting God, because he is always with us. Daniel was just one man, but his faith in God changed an entire kingdom. He showed that even one person can stand strong when they put their trust in God. Daniel's enemies wanted to shame him, but instead they were the ones who were ashamed. The king's new law reminded everyone that God's power is greater than human power. Daniel lived many more years, always honoring God wherever he served. He proved that being faithful is better than being popular or powerful. Daniel's life is a reminder that God watches over his people in every situation. God was with Daniel in the palace, and he was with Daniel in the lion's den too. Nothing could stop Daniel from praying because his heart belonged to God. This story teaches us to be faithful, even when others try to stop us. But Daniel's courage came from knowing that God was always near him. He was not afraid of lions because he trusted the one who made them. The angel in the den showed that God sends help when his children call on him. Daniel's story is not just about lions, it is about faith that never gives up. God used Daniel's trial to show his power to the king and the whole kingdom. When we trust God, he can turn even hard times into testimonies of his greatness. Daniel's story has encouraged people for thousands of years to be brave and faithful. The same God who saved Daniel is still alive today, and he can save us too. No matter where we are, God hears our prayers and stands with us. The story of Daniel teaches us to trust God always. He is faithful, and his kingdom never ends. God protects those who trust him. Even when people make unfair laws or set traps, God is stronger than any danger.